Welcome back, everyone. This is Positive Vibes, session 3. I'm your host here, Chris. It's great to be back. Last week we spoke about the project, what we're going to be doing, getting you guys together to put out a positive message. We spoke about your legacy and what footprint you want to leave when you pass this down to your grandkids and maybe your grandkids. So this project's not just about putting out gritty music. This is about putting out a legacy, speaking about our pain, speaking about George Floyd, the deaths, the Black Lives Matters, the disproportionate representation of black and minority ethnicity groups within the criminal justice system. This is what this project's about. This is about legacy stuff. So lesson 3 of our music production workshops, we're going to be talking about having a business plan. Now, this is about you being structured. This is about you being organized and not just doing this as a hobby. Yes, you can do this as a hobby and there's nothing wrong with that, but we've got to do this properly. We've got to take this to the next level, and just really make something of ourselves, so we're not, just wasting our time. Time is essential. So we've got to have goals. We've got to be ready for what we're doing, and we're going to do that today. We're going to talk about that. This one is going to be a brief, nice session. As part of this session, you're going to meet with your mentors. Your mentor is going to take you through your own personalized business plan, which will go towards your own personal music career and also the music project that we're pushing forward with as well. So, session outcomes: understanding the importance of planning. The second one is to devise a musical business plan. Now, we're going to cover that today, what you need to cover, but also you're going to go away, meet with your mentor, and start putting your business plan on paper. Yeah, specifically towards what you want to achieve, what legacy you want to achieve. And listen, if you want to be a drill artist and you want to put out gangbanging music, we're not going to condone that, but you know what? We'll support you with it to do it properly, and we'll challenge you to pull it in the right direction as well. Do you want to do a career, or do you want to just do an impudence? That's to go down a normal path that everyone else follows. Yeah. Next steps: meeting with your mentor to set goals and get going as well. So let's get into it. Like I said, short, sharp, punctual session. Last week was a little bit longer. We went off about half an hour. This one will be about 15 minutes max. Planning. What is the importance of planning? Without a plan, you become slapdash. Without a plan, you become headless. Without a plan, there's no direction, there's no timelines, and time is of the essence. We don't know what tomorrow holds, and time is crucial. Time is invaluable. We cannot put a value on time. That is one thing that everyone or nobody in this world can buy. And planning allows us to be constructive in our lives and constructive with what we're putting down. So we need to plan. We need to avoid the slapdash approach, with no barriers, no boundaries, nothing to it. And I encourage you really start getting to planning. And the reason why I'm covering this right now is so you can really understand why it is important to plan. Yeah, it will save you time, it will save you energy, it will save you making mistakes, costly mistakes, mistakes that can kill your reputation in the music game. Simple things like that as well. Be prepared and set a plan to meet the needs of your target audience. So this is what we're going to talk about in the next stage, and this is what you'll cover with your mentor as well. So just being prepared and knowing who you're targeting, knowing who your music is for and how you're going to reach them. Where are they? What platforms do they use? All these details. Being organized. The worst thing you can do is be someone who turns up late to an event, or be late to a seminar, or a talk, or even a session that you're going to deliver, or a live performance. That's the worst thing you can do. And being accountable to someone. If you've not got an accountable partner or someone who's going to hold you accountable, allow that to be us. Allow that to be your mentor. Yeah. If that's not your mentor, maybe someone close to you who you can trust. Someone who can say to you, mate, that's not right. That sounds crap. You're not on point. You need to be better than what you're doing. Hurry up with what you're doing and just stay on point. And that's what we really want with what we're doing today in this workshop. All right. So next one, your musical business plan. What is your goals? What is your mission, your aims, and your objectives? So also, we want to talk about all these different things in different aspects as well. So first thing, what you're going to cover with your mentor is, what is your goals? What's your mission? What's your aim? What's your objectives? I want you to get these written down. And I'm going to give you some examples. My goal in my music career is to reach people with a positive message that's going to change people's lives and is going to inspire people to make a better change in their life, and also just encourage them to do well and to overcome adversity, to overcome poverty and difficult challenges, to uplift people. That's what my goal would be. My mission would be to reach thousands of people who are deprived, who are depressed, who are going through difficult times, and almost like Bob Marley, bring uplifting music. Aims: I aim to reach 1,000 people within the first 6 months of putting my music out. I aim to put my music on 6 platforms: YouTube, Instagram, Spotify, and make sure I'm reaching people across all different nations as well with that. My objectives: I want to make sure that my music album is launched in 6 countries by the end of the year. And those are the sort of examples of what our goals are, our mission, our aims, and our objectives are. Get this written down. And I encourage you, those who want to go a step further, go on Wix and do a free website. Put your goals on there, put your missions on there, put your aims on there, put your objectives on there. You get brownie points if you get with those and get those done. Who do you want to reach? Write this down. Who are you wanting to reach? Me, I want to reach people who are going through hard times. I want to reach young people, the next generation. I want to reach people who are struggling right now. That's who I want to reach. I want to reach people who aspire to negativity and like the whole gang and knife crime culture. I want to reach those people with my music. Yeah. So I need to write that down, because the next stage is, how are you going to reach those people at the end as well? What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? What are the threats? What are the opportunities from this? Yeah, this is a personal analysis of your own life, your own musical career, your own talents. So what is your strengths? My strengths is communication. My strength is connecting with people and talking with people on all levels. My weakness is maybe time. My weakness is maybe taking on too much. The threats is, if I'm putting out negative music, it may get banned. People may not want to listen to it. Parents of the children who are buying the music for these kids may not want to pay for it either. And what are the opportunities? If I put out a constructive musical album now, in the times that we're facing with all the Black Lives Matters movement and everything that's going on, people will really dig it. People will really buy into it. That's an opportunity that I can tap into and get support for. So now's the time. And this is interesting, because we were going to do this project before everything kicked off with the George Floyd situation and everything that's going on. So it's quite nice that it sort of ties in with the times and what's happening. How will you reach your target audience? So I want to target young people who are maybe from council estates, who may be facing poverty, adversity. So I need to know what areas I'm going to target first. So I would start my target audience in my area, Croydon. People from council estates in Croydon, people who may be from schools where there's exclusion rates, and that's where I would start targeting. So I'd go to the schools that are maybe peruse. I'd maybe go to council estates where kids are maybe kicked out of school, because that's where I want to lift people up from dark situations. What do you need to do in stages? Write down your plan. All of what we just spoke there, what do you need to do? So for me, my first step is writing my lyrical content. Knowing who the music is for, first and foremost, and writing the lyrical content that's going to uplift them. Getting the music and the beats and the productions all together. Second, artwork. Getting my artwork together that's going to be inspiring, that's going to stand out, that's going to glow. Maybe a black fist on the front of a cover. That sort of thing we're talking about. Now, all of this I've just spoken about here, I want you to go through with your mentor, and I want you to get it written into your own personal business plan. I don't want 20 odd pages. It could be 1 page, but get it written down. Let's get it written down. Let's put an action plan at the bottom, and let's act on it. Yeah, let's act on it, and we'll hold you accountable. Like I said in the previous slide, you need someone to keep you accountable. If that's not us, allow that to be your parents or someone you trust. What's next? You're going to meet with your mentor. You're going to devise a business plan, and you're going to act it out. You're going to put it in action. You're going to make it happen. I want you to make it happen within the next 6 months, and we're going to support you with that. We're going to hold you accountable to that, and we're going to push you to get this business plan out on paper, out into the public, and make you see something tangible from your hard work. No, there's no more being slapdash. There's no more just doing things for the sake of it. There's no more wasting time. We're going to support you to be the next big thing and be influential and set a legacy for yourself. And we're keen to see young people use their talents for the right reasons. Like I said, it's going to be a brief session. The bulk of this session is just sort of taking on board those brief points. Now we want you to go away, work with your mentors, allow your mentors to speak with you and support you and take you to the next level and help you devise a plan. Yeah, 2-page business plan would be nice. Yeah, go meet with your mentor, sit down with them, and go through the steps. Your musical business plan. Sit with them, go through the steps. What is your goals? What is your mission? And what is your objectives? What do you wanna? Who do you wanna reach? Yeah. What are your strengths, weaknesses, and your threats and the opportunities from that? And how can you use those to your advantages? All right. And go and get that done now, and we'll meet next week. Next week's going to be another banging session. We're going to have a longer session, and we'll start talking about some of the things that you've written on paper. Stay blessed.